Hey there guys, this is Robin Hood, and today I am bringing you the first of the battles from the subscriber game night that we did. So it was Indie Pride night all night against just subscribers, all of you guys, and want to say thank you all for coming to that, all of those that did. We had quite a few battles, and we went for like 3 hours, so it was pretty fun. But this was the first one on Numazawa. Blazin 17 AG and Silver Fox are our opponents, and this was a regular Shogun Total War battle, not Fall of the Samurai. We switched to that a little bit later. And so we did actually, not this battle, but we did get defeated once, and that replay will be coming later. I'm showing all of the battles, but yeah, that was later on. So this battle though, I brought the wrong army for what my opponent brought, but of course you can't know that. But yeah, Numazawa, that map, no dojos. And here is what I have. I have two 200 range bow monks, I believe 3 or 4 Naginata attendants. Yeah, 4 a Naginata warrior monk, and let's see, 2 Naginata warrior monks, 1 extended range matchlock, and Katana Samurai. Let's see, 2 of them, and this Nodachi. So I have 5 melee units altogether. Then my cavalry is Naginata Warrior Monk Cav and 2 Yari Cav, which are over here. And my cat needs to get out of the way of the screen. Move. Okay. And then Indie Pride over here. So he has 2 Great Guard, and the rest of his army. He only has 1 bow. This is a very nice bow unit, 200 range on that one. Yari Ashigaru, let's see, long Yari Ashigaru, Naginata Samurai, 1 Katana Samurai, a Wako Raider, Bulletproof Samurai, Naginata Warrior Monk, and a Yari Samurai, and another Yari Ashigaru, then his general. So my opponent has a hidden army, but yeah, we'll see that later. His general here is a mix of melee and leadership, and his banner's black. And then let's see, this is Silver Fox's army. He's got quite a few bow samurai, 4 of them. Naginata Samurai as his core. Looks like a Tetsubo monk hero there. They're big sticks. And Naginata warrior monks, 2 of them. Naginata attendant, and then he has some hidden cavalry here. So right now we're just kind of figuring out what we want to do. Indy here does have the better bow, but he has 4, and I can't even see what my opponent has, so I'm not going to move forward anymore. And he actually brought pretty much the perfect army to counter this, by maybe on purpose. I don't know if he knew what I was going to bring. Kind of doubt that. Kind of just, you know, luck there. But yeah, my Cav's going forward here into the woods, looking for stuff, and I'm just kind of shifting around, trying to find where his guys are. And my army focuses on the skirmishing, because when I stopped playing regular Shogun, it was the skirmish armies that won. You needed... Here's a fire cavalry, so I'm going to run from that. But it was the skirmish units that won. You won the bow fight, then you had the matchlocks, you made them come into your fire, you stopped them with the spears, and then charged in just a little bit, and you didn't need that many infantry. Well, that's not going to work very well this battle for one reason. His army's going to become shown in a second, and I did shift one of my Yari Cav across the river here. But let's go forward a little bit to when his army appears. There. So here it goes. He's got tons of Nodachi Samurai. Don't know how many still. And then tons of Naginata Samurai. So he did not bring any skirmishing at all. And these units are resistant to skirmishing. And with this many troops, he can just ignore my fire and charge in and then overwhelm my my regular infantry. And he is going to move all of his troops across into the woods right here. So, you know, had it been this side of the battlefield, I probably could have used the matchlocks and stuff to cut him down, but he saw that he had this larger area of woods here, and he's going to use it well. And, you know, you could have said that I could have attacked him. I could have, but my army is not going to do well attacking this. So I am going to skirmish as much as I can, since that is my power with this army, and try to beat him that way. Meanwhile, Indy over here has a bow fight going on. You can see his men are in the trees, though. My cav came over here and is fighting this, what was hidden Yari cavalry. Then I'm going to pull away, and with what little troops that I have left from that engagement, I did pretty good damage for having 1 unit against 2. I'm going to charge down and take out one of these bow units. And he also got a great guard into the bows there. So now at this point he is going to win the bow fight with my troops helping here. And his monks are doing just fine because they are in the woods. Much better unit. You can see what they are doing over here. I believe this is what they're shooting at. Yeah, that guy got shot right there. Kind of sucks for him. But at this point, this guy's moving forward. And I believe he does shift into the woods. I don't know quite when. But yeah, I'm fighting Blazin. And over here, still kind of just a standoff. He's retreating back a little bit. And I believe right here I'm trying to move forward to shoot. So let's speed this up a little. This was the longest of the battles, actually. And I don't know, it was just the kind of armies we brought. So you can see I was putting my matchlocks up front. There he goes, shifting into the woods. And I'm watching the mini-map to see when Indy Pride's side of the battle begins. But when he shifts into the woods, I shift my units to face the woods, hoping that, you know, he comes out. Really what I should have done is actually shifted back here so there was more open ground between us. And, you know, not him coming out of the woods here where my range and such does not do just as much. And right here comes a Naginata monk cav. My monk cav and a Naginata attendant are going to engage it. Indy's still skirmishing over here. Shooting at... what's he shooting at? I don't know. Oh yeah, there's the last bow over there. And here you can see my cav chasing away this monk cav. But then what's going to happen here? So I still have this Yari cavalry out here. It's going to cross the river and come back. And it's a good thing I called it over when I did, because he has another Naginata monk cav and maybe a Yari cav, or maybe it was all monk cav. Yep, all monk cav here. So my cav unit is not going to do the best in this engagement. I was just hoping they could hold until these spears got there, and it seems as if they will. Plus I am following up with this Yari cavalry. I was about to say Yari Kai. I'm so used to them from Fall of the Samurai now. And yeah, that's the beginning of that. My cav's going to chase his off. And, well, not mainly my cavalry, mainly these spears. He's not going to engage when my cav's near, and I'm not going to engage him without my spears near because he has more. So you can see I'm still facing this way. And the one mistake I do make, remember that fire cavalry in the beginning? I completely forgot about it, and he moved it over here into the woods. Completely forgot about it. And, you know, when the battles go long, you do. I did not kill that unit, so it is still there. And I thought when his cav ran off this way that I had killed all of his cavalry. But meanwhile, over here, Indy Pride is going in for the kill on this guy. And you can see all of the melee fighting going on there. Yeah, he just decided to rush in and end this side of the battle. And he is going to do very well on this side of the battle. And these people need to be quiet. Yeah, so Cav's over here. This guy's sending his cavalry to help his ally now, and at this point I think that the cavalry is gone. I forgot about the fire cavalry. Yeah, that's what it was. So that was a mistake on my part, and here comes my opponent. But you guys can see that Indy is winning this, and he is going to win this. And my cavalry's going to come over and kill some of these guys. When I should have kept it nearby, I could have saved my army. But you can see how many troops my opponent is charging with, and getting off a volley with the matchlocks. Getting okay kills. but he has got so many melee troops that it's going to be very tough to stop him here. I have nothing of the sort. My army looks big, but a lot of the money in it went into these skirmishing units. So when this comes, I mean, I shot at the Nodachis, got some good kills on them, but, you know, stopping these guys with the Naginata attendants. And here's a mistake, sending in this one. Once again, I thought I had cleared all the cavalry, and sending in this monk over here. Thought I had cleared the cav. So now you'll see the back of my line is completely open to a cavalry attack. And that's just what's going to happen over here. My cavalry won, and Indy Prides is coming over. And there it is. There's that fire cavalry. He's going to run it around the flank. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. It was at this point that I saw it, and I'm going to shift my matchlocks to try and get a shot at it. And you can see I was bringing my spear unit, my monks back over, trying to stop it, shifting everything. Stopped it with my bows for a second, but this fire cavalry is going to go to town back here. And the funny thing is, in the center, I was actually kind of winning with my units until this cavalry came in and messed everything up. And on this flank, I am actually winning, but that cavalry is going to end it soon. My units actually held a surprising amount of time over here. I think I actually forgot to use the war cry on that unit there, but my general's going to hold for a while. This fire cavalry, though, got more kills than anything else in the battle, and it was, I mean, it was a well-timed thing by him and a mistake for getting it by me. Had I not forgot that, kept my cav over here and those spears back behind, I might have actually been able to pull off a victory. But you can see from how many troops he had, I have, even with my back line being routed, killed off a quite large amount of them. So Indy's not going to have much of a problem. His army, which had maybe 12 melee units, has now pretty depleted ones, and Indy's got this nice big army coming over here. So he's gonna come and help fight. Here comes my Yari cavalry, and my last sword units are about to rout. Still fighting though. This unit is going to come in and hit them, and I don't think I actually rout them, do I? No, yeah, I do. That Nodachi goes away. Indy Pride's calves hidden back here. His Great Guard tried to help, but it was too little too late at that point. But good game to my opponent. Beat me there. You can see my last sword unit holding out, my Iron Brigade, and they definitely deserve that name after this fight. You can see them here fighting to the very last, surrounded. And there they are actually going to go with 11 men left, so they held for a very long time. So good job to them. But you can see this is what's left of his army. I did the damage that needed to be done. His only really full unit are these two here, Naginata Samurai. But the bulk of his army has been pretty much destroyed, including that fire cav. Like I said, my cav came over and finished them off in the back. So, yep, good game to Blazin. Had I brought a less skirmishy army and a few more melee troops, I think I could have pulled that one off. But you never know, you never know what your opponent's going to bring. I guessed wrong there, and it hurt me, because my bows did not do anything. I was expecting a bow fight like happened over here, but that did not happen, and well played on his part, using the forest and stuff. I should have pulled back, but sometimes you learn more from mistakes than from victories. So yeah, there's that. His fire cavalry is going to go down, and then my Yari cav is going to decide to run away, I believe. Yep. Yeah, after they win their small little engagement. But now Indy's army's coming over, and you can see he won by quite a bit, and my opponent looks like he has a lot of troops. He has these two units, but these guys, one volley from a bow is going to rout them. We thought he was running back to the woods there, but he is not. I'm going to fast forward here. Here comes Indy's bows. What's left of them, and they fire a volley, and there goes that Nodachi unit. They are going to rout now, and then I believe that's the last sword unit there, so he doesn't have anything else that is very susceptible to bow fire. And guys, I do have to say, regular Shogun, playing it after so much Fall of the Samurai, tons of fun. I mean, still has its bugs and problems, but I don't know, I might even like it more. The guns just kind of get redundant, but you know, I'll still play it. And here he's setting up his spear wall. Got the whistling arrows going. Pulling back the bows. His cab's back there, but you can see Blazin really doesn't have that much left. There's not that much that he can do. And he's going to go down right here. Great Guard is behind. And that's going to be the end of him. So good game to both Blazin and, what was this guy, Silver Fox, I believe. Good job to Blazin beating me there. Nice strategy using the woods. Very interesting army without the bows. Not something, I mean, I don't know what the army of the day is right now in regular Shogun, but from all the battles that I played, it does not seem to be the very bow-heavy armies. So let's end the battle and take a look at the stats. And yeah, that was the longest of these games versus subscribers here. It was fun though. It was fun playing with everyone. It felt kind of weird though, trying to play a battle and having 30 people trying to message you in Steam. So, you know, it was a new experience, and it was pretty fun. Indy enjoyed it too, and we were surprisingly worn out and tired after it. Didn't make sense. All we did is play a game, but, you know, 3 hours of just tons and tons of people is can be kind of tiring. So you can see there, I killed quite a bit, but my army ended up going down. Blazin's army there. So yeah, my best units were my swords in the center, and they did quite a bit. You can see my bows did not do anywhere near their worth. That was kills on the Nodachis, and those are 1500 Koku units, so not what you wanted from them. Blazin's fire cavalry, you can see up top. Had that in a unit, had I not forgotten about that, I might have won. But, you know, hiding units early on in a battle, people will forget about it. I've done it to people, he did it to me, so. This monk cab didn't do that much. There's that. Indy's long Yariashigaru there. Great Guard. Silver Fox's bows. But yeah. Very good game to everyone, and thank you all for watching, and I will be back next time with more.
Okay there guys, if you liked that video, please leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click that subscribe button for more. Also provided is a link to my Facebook and Twitter account so that you guys can go and check that out. And in the bottom left we have a link to the last video in this series so that you guys can go and check that out if you haven't already. And on the right is a link to my other channel, Robin Hood FPS, which features all of my first-person shooter gameplay. So if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, go check out that channel, and thank you for watching.
Fixes